Yay! So we're going to do a tutorial, and it's a very brief one, on the Chrome Music Lab app called Chords. Okay, so very similar to our arpeggio, a chord is 3 notes. That's our do, our mi, and our sol. Okay, and we are, okay, let me share this. All right, so it's very simple, very small, not a whole lot to do here, but it shows you on the keyboard all 3 notes. So you can click any note on here. And so for those who need a refresher, on the piano, this key, the start of our white note with the 2 black notes, okay, this small group, that is our letter C, D, E, and then F starts our group with the 3 black notes, okay, F, G, and then we start our alphabet over. A, B, and C. It's the exact same C because it's in the same place. You see that pattern? C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Now these black notes, C, it's going to be C, but C sharp because sharp means higher. So C higher, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, and there's not one here between F, so we just go right on ahead, but F sharp, G sharp, A, and then A sharp, B, and they're the exact same. Now going down, instead of sharp, we're going to say flat, kind of like a flat tire where it goes down a little bit. So this would be B flat because it is lower than the normal B. So B flat, and then A flat, G, G flat, F, and there's not one between F and E, but E flat, down to D flat, and C. Okay, now some of you that might be like way too much. I totally get it. Some of you who have pianos or keyboards at home, you're like, I know that already. Okay. So now here's the next part. You've got 2 words right here. This one is highlighted and it's major. This one, which I can switch over, is minor. Okay, now you might not know what those mean, but here are some feelings that are associated with major and minor. When it's on major, it sounds happy, makes you feel good. Minor sounds sad, just a little bit. So we've got major, which is happy sounding, and minor, which is sad sounding, and I'm going to show you. So remember, we have 3 notes in our chord, and when I click on our first one here, letter C, you see it highlights those 3 notes. Okay, and I'm holding it down that way it doesn't go away. Okay, so we've got our C, then you skip one. So C, D, E, skip another one, and then G. And those are the only 3. Now, if I were to click on our high C, it highlights those same notes, but just higher. So we've got our high C chord there. And then the chord means they're played at the same time. Arpeggio is 1 at a time. Chord is all together. So you can click on this one and notice, this one included one of those black keys, okay? And they all sound kind of bright, very happy. But if I were to switch it over, got a little sad. And you notice it went from our 3 white keys, C, E, G, and it lowered a little bit, which makes it a little sadder. So, and if you do a lot of them fast in a row, it sounds kind of sneaky, almost scary sounding. So, major and minor chords. So just play around with that. That's all there is to that app. Super short, super brief, but you can hear and kind of play around with that.